Hi guys, New York Beauty XOXO here with another video. I had mentioned this when I was doing my makeup bags, too many makeup bags video, that my Travel and Go makeup bag, I don't even know what's in here. I'm intrigued, but I didn't look since I filmed that video, which was probably a week or two ago. So, anywho, I'm excited to see what's in here, and this is the makeup I was like grabbing and going when I was going from one job to the next, which I am in the process of looking for a night job to go back into another high-end restaurant. You know, not like a typical like Applebee's, but like a nice high-end restaurant where it's worth my time away from my hubby to go and earn some extra spending money so I can buy more makeup. No, actually, so I can do good with my money. I give to my church and charities, and I like to take my husband out to eat because, you know, he works so hard. And yeah, of course, spoil my dogs and yeah, buy more makeup. So let's get started. This is my Vera Bradley. This is like a grab and go makeup bag. So let's see what's in there. I haven't looked at this since I was working at my last job. So normally I would go barefaced to my day job because I had to be there at 7 a.m. And I still do. So yeah, I don't really wear makeup. And then on my break or when I get to my night job, would I actually put makeup on? I would run into the bathroom and get ready. So usually I'm putting this makeup on in like a restaurant bathroom. The lighting isn't that great, and sometimes I may look like a clown, sometimes not. But thank God I had girlfriends that would be like, listen, blend that out. So I would try to have a really careful hand when I applied it. Yeah. So anyway, let's get started. Okay. So I have the Mario Badescu skincare. This is the facial spray with aloe herbs and rose water. I love this stuff, and I forgot that. Especially in the spring and summer. Oh my gosh, yeah, there's not that much missing. I got a kid around Christmas time that had a bunch of Mario Badescu products. I was planning on giving it to my girlfriend's daughter for Christmas because she has acne-prone skin, and I know that Mario has great products for that. I actually use that spot treatment for pimples, and I love it. I know it costs like $20 for like a little jar. It's like you keep it separate and you just dip a cotton swab in. I use that whenever I have a blemish. And this was like a gift that I was going to give to her. It was only like $10 or $15. And I wound up that I didn't see her for Christmas and I wasn't going to. And it was sitting around. And I was like, listen, I'm opening this sucker up. So sorry, Catherine, but I used your stuff. I owe you a Mario Badescu set. But yeah, this I would spritz on the skin just to kind of refresh it. Of course, I'd use a makeup wipe to, or, you know, a wipey at work, get the gunk off my face. And then I would start off with this. Yeah, so I do remember this, and I got to take that out and use that. What else do I have in here? I have a travel size Urban Decay, what is this? It's the Primer Potion, but a small one. I remember getting this at Sephora when I was online. You know, when you're online and you just want to grab everything that's on that little, yeah, me do. Before I even get started, though, now I see these oil absorbing sheets from CVS. These are the ones that have the blue inside, and I really like these. This is almost gone. This is 50 and looks like, I mean, I have these in every makeup purse, on my counter over there, yeah, my vanity. I keep these everywhere. And listen, a good Ghetto Fabulous tip of if you run out of these and you're desperate, go get yourself some Taco Bell napkins or Starbucks napkins, the brown ones, or Dunkin' Donuts, because you can take the makeup off and you see what's on it, because it like tends to turn color, and it doesn't take your makeup off. You just pat it. I've done that before when I've run out of these, and it works great. So that's just a hint. You put them in your glove box, and before you go someplace, you get your little Taco Bell napkins out, and yeah. So anyway, just a helpful hint. I have the Balm Hot Mama and Bahama Mama, so I would do blush and bronzer. What else do I have in here? Oh, I have a sample. When I go to Sephora, I'm not a sample person and ask for samples, but the reason why I did, this is the Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation, and this is in Ivory. I was super white in the winter. This is from the winter time. In order for me to buy foundation, let's put it this way, other than the Bare Essentials Matte Foundation, which I know I can always use in July and August, which I do. I use that 2 months out of the year. I like liquid foundations. I enjoy applying them. Right now I'm using the Lumi, the L'Oreal Lumi, and you know, it hasn't been that bad, but it is still June. The test is if I can go to the restaurant and get through a shift without being a oily pizza, then I will go buy it. But it has to last through a shift at work. And I asked for this. I asked for the Tarte. I asked for the Lancome 24-hour one. The NARS. There was like 4 or 5 of them, and she was so gracious over, you know, the course of 2 trips where I am buying things at Sephora to, you know, give me samples. And I gotta say, in the dead of winter, this is okay, but not after that, not with my oily skin. So yeah, this was left over from winter time. And yeah, I'm yet to find that perfectly matte liquid foundation. I'm still going back to my Bare Minerals, which is always good. But you know what? I wanted to try something different, so I actually got the Studio MAC. I bought this in anticipation of the summer. I wasn't planning on not having my night job anymore. It actually went out of business, the restaurant I was working at, right before Easter, and I haven't had a night job since then, and it's the end of June, so I am looking for a spending money job. Yeah, a couple of days a week. Anywho, this has, what is this? NC25, and it has the puff on the bottom. I like MAC foundations. It might be too patchy in the wintertime, but in the summer I figured this would just like glide over. So I figured, you know what? Alternate this with the Bare Minerals, and I stuck it in there just to touch up or what have you. So this is in there. What else is in here? It's like such a surprise. Oh, this is a little gift with purchase. This is Lancome. And I do like Lancome products. I think I purchased something for my mother, the Jenna something. It is a serum for the skin, and it really makes you look super young. So I purchased that for my mom, and I had gotten a eyeshadow quad, and I really like the shades in here. It's just like a everyday neutral eyeshadow, and it's very thin. That's actually what I was looking for when I packed this bag, now that I remember, is things that are going to fit in there. I have a couple brushes too. I'll do that at the end. Primer. I have the Smashbox Photo Finish. I love this stuff. I also like the Professional by Benefit. There's one that I absolutely adore by Perfect, P-E-R-F-E-C-K-T, I think. That line in Sephora, it was recommended by one of the girls there, and I bought it, and it's super expensive, but it has that brown tint like the Professional does, but it really covers the pores. And, you know, I have to save up. That bottle is really expensive, but, you know, in the meantime, I'm going to finish up all my primers. I have like 4 or 5. I have the Balm, this, I have a NYX that I like, I have the Professional, and when I'm done, I might just go back to the Perfect one. But in the meantime, this is great for travel, and it fits perfectly in that bag. I also have, this was, I think, with a birthday gift at Sephora, the Watts Up highlighter, so I don't have to actually put a highlighter in my bag. And I do remember sticking that in there for that purpose. And I do like this. So would I buy it again? I don't know. I'm kind of into all of the, I just bought a ton of highlighters, so I like to actually use my products. I don't like to hoard them. I like to maybe alternate amongst 3 of something, 3 foundations, 3, you know, primers. Of course, I have 1,000 lipsticks, 1,000 blushes, you know, but as far as like the everyday products like foundation, powder, highlighter, things like that, I don't really need more than like 2 or 3 to rotate out. This is a sample I actually got. I really like, I wish I could go grab it over there, but I'm a little bit far away. I have the MAC, my actual favorite concealer of all time is the MAC. It almost looks like a lip gloss. It's got the doe foot applicator. I don't know the actual name because I have it like right over there. But I love that, and it's almost run out. But in the meantime, what I went to MAC for that day was to sample the what is this? The Pro Long Concealer, and this is in NW20. Not warm, but cool. Right, for the under eye, just to contrast, because I wear NC for my foundation. Yeah, the consistency of this is a little bit more runny. You know what, I'm going to use this up, but I like the other one better, so I made up my mind. Thanks, MAC, for the sample, but I did make up my mind, and I am going to repurchase the other one when the time comes. Of course, I have an eyelash curler. This one I'm not that crazy about. This I got from, I think, Ulta. I'm not sure what the brand is. I'm not that crazy about this, but my Tarte one is in my vanity. Let's see what else I have in here for my travel. I have a NYX Butter Gloss. This is in Tiramisu. This isn't my favorite. I like the other one I have better. But I like the consistency. This color is a little brownie for me. I have 2 lipsticks. I have Secret Lover, it's a very light one. If I'm going for that, just like sedated, if I have like a heavy eye. This is a collection from MAC. It is a luster, so it's very light. And this was from a collection. This is, what is this? To Catch a Sailor. I do remember my husband getting me this. My husband every now and then will go to MAC and chat up the girls and be like, hey, you know, what's new and upcoming? I want to treat my wife. And I know that he always tells me all the MAC girls are like, oh my gosh, I wish you were my boyfriend. I can't believe you're buying her makeup. All I ever wanted was him to know like how much I love makeup and to go to the makeup store. And my husband is just very romantic like that. I really think he goes to flirt with the girls, but you know, either way, he's bringing me home MAC. No, I'm just kidding. He goes because he knows I love it. So I have some makeup, some lippies in here. And I also have a lip liner. This is Jordana in Baby Berry. I guess this goes well with anything. It's just a typical rose color, like a nudie. I also have in here a Chanel. This is what's this? Sharpener. And this came with one of my lip liners. I have like a bunch of these because I bought like a bunch of Chanel lip liners in the past. So I just threw it in here. And my little, what is this? The Tweezerman tweezers. This has paw prints on it. You know, you can always hear my dogs in the background. So I'm a dog mom. So that's why I got those. I have the Rocket. I don't really like this too much. I gotta say, I don't like this. That's why it's kind of in here, just because I just want to use it up and get rid of it. Yeah, I'm not crazy about this. I like Maybelline mascaras. I've used High End. I've used, you know, the Lancome, Dior, Smoky Lash, you know, Benefit. And I like Maybelline. And I have the cat eye up there in my, like, everyday makeup. This is just my travel. I just wanted to, I'm not about throwing it out unless it's a hideous product. I will use this up. Anyway, so that's in there. And then I have a couple, my girlfriend from church, she sells Avon, and I want to support her. I bought a bunch of eyeliners from there. One, you know, in colors, just for fun. I bought like a purpley one, a brown sparkly one. I bought a green, a navy. I mean, they're dirt cheap. And I gotta say, these eyeliners are great. I'm gonna, you know, purchase again with her. Running low on them because I bought this about a year ago and they're just almost gone. Right now I'm just wearing black, but you know, I really like these and I get compliments because I have brown eyes, so a little color kind of brightens them up. And yeah, I threw them in here because they're not my favorite. As far as long wearing, they do tend to transfer and stuff. But you know, just for like night job, I'm gonna be in it for like 4 or 5 hours, maybe 6 max. Yeah, these are good. So that's why I threw these in here. And the makeup brushes. I have blend out brush, you know, an all over lid. And I also have, and these are, this one is MAC. It was from a collection. This is a Sigma. It was kind of like free gift with purchase. They just threw it in there. And this is an e.l.f. For the face. I use this for bronzer and blush just to, you know, for space purposes. And this is the e.l.f. Complexion brush. And I really like this. It's a nice brush. Yeah, so that is my e.l.f. And it all fits in this little small Vera Bradley. And this came with the overnight bag. I did a video on that. Yeah, so that is what's in my grab and go makeup bag. And, you know, I'll take some products out, put some back in for when I do get my night job again. But in the meantime, I will try to use up these products. I do have another bag right here, which is things that I want to get rid of and use up. And maybe I'll do a video on that if you guys care. Okay? Thanks for watching and have a great day.